Rolle.
Is this okay for the second camera? Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time. What a great scene with your curlers in the hair. So, what kind of feeling more than wear on this for the scene?
It was wonderful. Anytime you get a chance to do something different and something that can be a bit transformative physically, I think it's something that actors would sort of hope for. So that was a great discovery. The idea that Richie curls his own hair, and then to be able to actually do that every day was a nice entranceway, a little sort of gateway into the character.
Mm. And
könntest du ein Stück nach hinten rutschen, dein Ton wird so ein
Oh,
bisschen
gerade ins Mikrofon gekommen.
Okay. And during this movie, your character fighting so hard to get the success that in the end he nearly damaged himself. Did you have some equal experiences maybe in your life when you're fighting so hard for things that the result is the opposite?
You know, you always try to make connections to who you're playing. You know, Richie, this idea of a loss of innocence was sort of the thing that we kept talking about, and for sure, yeah, I mean, as one gets older, one loses one's idealism and one's innocence, and to him, he wasn't even realizing that he was fighting so hard. He just sort of got swept up, and he fell madly in love with this girl, so he thought, but then when it sort of stood there in his face, he really didn't have the ability to step up when she admits who she really is. He sort of completely reverts back to a childlike sort of response. I don't know if it was childlike, but it was a bit animalistic. You know, he always tried to make connections, but he was a very identifiable character in that sense, because it was sort of watching this petulant child grow up to be an adult by the end of the movie.
Mm. And you're the second time nominated for the Oscar. So what does it mean for you, this kind of nomination? Or did you say it's just a prize?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be recognized 2 years in a row. It's incredible. I mean, I never thought that would happen, and I'm so happy that it's all of us, and especially for David. It's such a marker of what he's able to do. For 2 years in a row to have all the actors nominated in 4 categories is incredible, as well as himself in the screenplay and film.
As I told in my office that I get an interview with you, some girls freak out. What do you think about that? You are one of the sexiest men alive, and all these reactions of the girls.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
So is there any beauty secret of you?
So many. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit? Maybe you did do some creams in the morning, or just water and nothing else?
I'd sometimes not even water. Yeah, I got to start exfoliating.
Okay. And if you have one day off, what do you prefer to do? Do you have some things that you like?
Sleep.
And
I love sleeping.
Okay. And do you have some special memories from the set? You making so many films. Is there any special moment, something that goes really wrong, that should not go wrong, or some weird thing? Maybe during American Hustler or other movies?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing about a Russell movie, there's so many. Every day there's something memorable. I remember, you know, I was very fond of the days that I got to work with Christian, and to see him sort of standing across from me, yelling at me, and us yelling at each other was very fun. Very, very fun.
And your haircuts? From Christian and from you?
Great, yeah, what a joy. And the fact that we sort of took each other seriously with these curly and then the comb over is kind of awesome.